You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, we're going to talk about the New England Patriots. Oh, just when it looked like their quarterback situation was going to be a mess, well, it still might be. But then again, there are some winds blowing that could show to be at least interesting, which is something the Patriots offense absolutely was not this past season. Was interesting. It was awful. It was boring. And these two potential acquisitions, one in the draft, one in free agency, at least gives NFL fans a reason to want to tune in to the Patriots. I don't think Gerard Mayo's winning anybody over at coach. I mean, let's be real. I mean, how many times are they going to show him, the sports media, on the sidelines? Brave, stunning, and courageously. Well, this might get me a little more interested in at least keeping an eye out and watching the Patriots on offense. Now, that said, you got a lot of work to do on the offensive line and with wide receivers. A lot of fire around Dalton Schultz. Is Dalton Schultz an upgrade over Hunter Henry? Question mark? Is he? Or is that just a lateral move? It feels like a lateral move. How about some Joe Flacco? What? Wait, what? Yeah. Old Graybeard himself, the NFL Comeback Player of the Year. The Patriots reportedly have some interest in him. And that's interesting. You're starting to see, there was a little rumors about a sort of three-headed monster plan that I guess Elliott Wolf has in the front office. But Joe Flacco definitely knows who the hell T.C. McCartney and Alex Van Pelt is because, well, they were both with the Browns this year. And this does make some sense because you're going to be able to get him in the $5 to $10 million range this offseason. You might have to go $12 million for Joe Flacco. I don't know. He's 39 years old, but make no mistake, Flacco still got an absolute bazooka tied to his shoulder. I mean, watching him throw those darts, he always did have one of the top 3 or 4 strongest arms in the league. Still got it. He still got that. Let's look at this. Joe Flacco helped orchestrate one of the most memorable Browns seasons of the last 2 decades in 2023. The couch to starter story that saw Flacco join Cleveland's roster in Week 11 as a free agent, only to take over the starting job 1 week later and lead the Browns to the playoffs, helped the 16-year veteran earn Comeback Player of the Year honors. Now the Browns have a decision to make regarding Flacco and whether or not they want to bring him back as a starter to Deshaun Watson. If they do, they may already have some competition for his services. You know what I wonder? I wonder if you gave Kevin Stefanski truth serum, if he would tell you, I really would like to re-sign him. But I wonder if he would also then tell you, but my owner doesn't want us to. There's part of me that believes Jimmy Haslam, because of Deshaun Watson, maybe because of Deshaun Watson's, who knows what he said to his agent, maybe they don't want Joe Flacco around. Just because maybe Deshaun Watson doesn't feel very confident knowing there's a guy that could, in theory, outplay him on the roster. I'm just putting that out there. According to Mary Kay Cabot of Cleveland.com, the New England Patriots, in the midst of a transition with new head coach Gerard Mayo and armed with the number 3 overall pick, have some interest in adding Flacco as, quote, a bridge quarterback. Considering the Patriots recently added former Browns offensive coordinator Alex Van Pelt to their staff last month, the connection makes plenty of sense. Rumors are swirling at the Combine this week, with the Patriots leaning towards taking a quarterback with the 3rd pick. So, that's the bridge quarterback, right? While the other guy, the rookie, develops. What rookie is that? Well, I got to tell you, as a Jayden Daniels fan, this is pretty cool. Because I'm a big Jayden Daniels fan, and I do believe that if the Patriots were to take him they would be taking possibly the best quarterback in this draft. I like him more than Caleb Williams. Drake May grew on me a little bit, at least from a personality standpoint, over the weekend, hearing him talk at the Combine. But there are some things about Drake May's game. If he turns out to be Josh Allen, great. But he doesn't look nearly as big as Josh Allen, in my opinion. Nearly as thick, strong, husky. I'd like to see him put a little more weight on. The New England Patriots are reportedly emerging as a strong potential landing spot for LSU quarterback Jayden Daniels in the 2024 NFL Draft. According to Jeff Howe of The Athletic, Daniels, quote, gained steam this week at the NFL Combine in Indianapolis as the favorite to go third overall to the Pats. I'm going to tell you how strong this is. There was a story on Total Access last night, and they were talking about, and it may have even been Ian Rappaport doing a report coming in, but that the Cardinals seem, I guess, pretty sure that Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to be there at 4, to the point that they're about to have Marvin Harrison out and do a bunch of things with Harrison prior to the draft. So something happened. They got an idea what the draft order is going to be, I think, in the top 3 now. All right? I still wonder, though, will the Commanders throw a monkey in the wrench here and take Jayden Daniels instead of Drake May? So we'll have to see. Along with USC's Caleb Williams and North Carolina's Drake May, Daniels is considered one of the 3 elite quarterback prospects in the 2024 class. Assuming the Bears take Williams first overall, the Commanders take either Daniels or May second overall, the Patriots will have an opportunity to take whoever is left. The other guy that impressed me the most yesterday at the Combine, I think J.J. McCarthy's got a stronger arm than I'm a Michigan fan, than I even gave him credit for, because they did so much, just moving the ball down the field with Michigan, right? Just let's get the third downs, the check downs. Let's keep moving the ball. He was one of the best third down quarterbacks in college football. That's a great sign. And I think yesterday, J.J. McCarthy became the clear-cut number 4 guy in this. I think there may be certain coaches that might like him better than some of these guys ahead. All right? And he seemed to have a really good personality. They're going to like it. A work ethic. It's going to be interesting to see where J.J. McCarthy ends up in all this too. And Joe Milton. Whoa. That dude has got a absolute bazooka. He's got a rocket launcher on his arm. He threw one yesterday, every bit of 75 yards maybe. It was ridiculous. That kid did a backflip coming into the end zone. That dude is an athlete. If somebody's willing to make him into a project, he's going to be sort of an interesting wild card coming out of this draft at quarterback, because he's big, he's strong. He's played in more games than Anthony Richardson, and I'm like, if you're willing to take Anthony Richardson so high, why are you not considering taking Joe Milton, who had a lot more, played in a lot more games at quarterback than somebody like Anthony Richardson did? Why not take a harder look at him? Because he's big, strong, just like Richardson, and's got a massive cannon on him. So I was like, that's interesting to the right coach. For example, Shane Steichen. I mean, develop him behind Richardson as a backup. Baltimore behind Lamar Jackson. Very interesting, I think. Right? Seems like he would be more durable than a guy like Lamar Jackson. And maybe, even though Jackson's got a cannon, strong arm. I mean, a massive arm. So, if you're a Patriots fan, circling back around, That's also an example of later guys the Patriots could look at if they're going to draft or sign a bridge quarterback. Maybe they see something this weekend, but I'm starting to get the feeling that, yeah, the Patriots are circling in. A lot of Dalton Schultz fire burning with the Patriots. But what about wide receivers? That's the thing. I mean, Flacco had Njoku and Amari Cooper to throw the ball to. And I don't know what that does. I keep saying, if you bring in Baker, if you bring in Flacco, who's he going to throw it to? It's the same problem Mac Jones had. They're going to look like crap, just like Mac Jones. A rookie is going to look like crap, just like Mac Jones. The only difference, Jayden Daniels can move. But if you don't sign wideouts and or draft wideouts, and there's a bunch of them in this draft, then you got a problem. The same problem you had last year. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.